The political scientist Magstad divides Europe into maritime and continental climates. He calls it the European nursery, possessing a unique combination of favorable natural conditions. Year-long precipitation, moderate temperatures, good soils, excellent location, and abundant minerals. Both are very productive biomes with high carrying capacities. The biggest difference is the annual range in temperature between continental, which is colder, and maritime, which is more moderate because of the ocean. Marine West Coast has a milder climate. Think Paris versus Moscow. This royal throne of kings, this sceptered isle, this other Eden, demi-paradise, this fortress built by nature itself. William Shakespeare wrote these words, and it describes well the idea that England is autonomous from the rest of Europe and a fortress in and of itself because of its island nature. And that also created a special relationship with the United States. And here we have the walls built in the 1800s to keep out Napoleon near the White Cliffs of Dover on the Sceptred Isle that we will now leave and move on to that invading country, France. The temperature range is the difference between the highest average monthly temperature and the lowest. Paris is a couple hundred miles farther inland from England, so therefore it has a little higher temperature gradient, but still very moderate, very merit. I have a house in France just an hour east of Paris, and this is what it looks like in the summer.
This is what makes this area so luxuriant. It doesn't make for good playing, but it certainly makes things green and grow.
This is classic Marine West Coast biome. Wet, cool, rainy, very productive, lots of greenery, lots of stuff to eat, very beautiful. What are you picking, Claire?
Raspberries.
After the cherries?
Mm-hmm.
Cherries and raspberries, and then there's going to be apples here pretty soon, and all sorts of other things. Nobody starves here. Not 50, but one,
Voilà
two, three,
une
four,
photo des contrails
There's at
par-dessus
least
Vanneau.
20.
L'Amérique, c'est un rêve, je rêve. L'Amérique, c'est un rêve, je veux rêver. L'Amérique, c'est... zo, hi, ho, ja. Za, ja.
Everyday marketplace. People do a lot more shopping on a daily basis. This is the Schlossplatz, or the Castle Place in downtown Strasbourg. It looks like it dates from the 17th century, but this was all completely destroyed during World War II, and the Germans rebuilt it to look like an old German garden. That was typical throughout many of the German cities that were bombed, which I don't think would have happened in America. We are now looking north in the Dnieper River in downtown Kiev, Ukraine. Again, looking northward. To the left, to our left, is the right bank. It's the right bank because as you come downstream from the north, it's on the right. This is where the bank where Kiev was founded in the 800s.
Oh, he doesn't like it because it's mine.
Tell her tough. It's her money. The museum refused to accept Ukrainian dollars because they wanted a hard currency. Why? Independence Square, the site of the tent city that led to the Orange Revolution in 2004 in downtown Kiev in front of Hotel Ukraina. Again, many of the monuments date from the 1990s when Ukraine achieved its independence from Russia. As the political scientist Magstad says, it was protected by its forests, Moscow that is. And it went on to conquer much of the steppe biome and create a huge metropolitan city fed by the fertile fields of Ukraine and the timber of the north. Next, the Russians took over the steppe lands of Kazakhstan, where the Cossacks are from. Almaty, the capital of Kazakhstan, is part of the steppe biome, conquered by the Russians and now independent for 10 years. It has extreme continental climate. Kazakhstan is part of the inner marginal crescent, as described by Mackinder.